Do you want 500 megabytes of free data every month through a mobile hotspot that you can connect up to 5 Wi-Fi devices with? Well, I'm about to show you such a thing, and it's called FreedomPop. Now, FreedomPop is a wireless carrier on Sprint's network. It's technically a prepaid one. It's still in its beta stage. It started about 2 years ago. And FreedomPop's goal is to provide free wireless service to its customers. It's kind of evidenced by this little notice from the CEO, where their line is, "The internet is a right and not a privilege." And so, FreedomPop attracts a lot of people because they see that free 500 megabytes of data. Now, FreedomPop is experimenting with other things such as free in-home internet access. There's also a Freedom Phone, which is basically an HTC Evo 4G with certain amounts of voice, text, and data allotted to it for free on a monthly basis. But this is strictly on the mobile hotspot side because that's what FreedomPop is mostly known for. Now, again, with FreedomPop being technically a prepaid carrier, you wonder how FreedomPop gets the funds to pay for that free 500 megabytes of data per month. And, well, they've got tiered data plans, and they've also got services that you can pay an additional fee for if you sign up. As for instance, there's a Pro 500 megabyte plan, and there's like a 2 gigabyte plan, 5 gigabyte, and 10 gigabytes, and they all have different costs. With them, for instance, the 10 gigabyte plan is $90. So, gives you an idea where they can get some revenue from, because you'll be tempted to not have enough data with 500 megabytes to upgrade, and then now they've got a way to charge you for that additional data. But if you're someone who's just going to look at email and whatnot, you'd probably be okay. Now, there's a few caveats with FreedomPop that you need to be aware about when both using it and when signing up for the service. The first is going to be with using it. The free 500 megabyte data plan that you see a lot of with FreedomPop is a 4G only plan. So, with the Sprint network, you'll get one of these. It's an Overdrive Pro 3G 4G mobile hotspot. It's running on Sprint. Got it turned on right now. And with the plan, you can only do 4G because that saves them cost by not covering the 3G part of it, because in terms of cost effectiveness. And of course, it's more limited in areas compared to 3G, but then again 4G is more widespread now, so it's not such a big problem as it used to be. Now, with that plan, you'll get the 500 megabytes of data that you can use over 4G with it. But if you want to have the 3G access, well then you gotta, let's say, upgrade to that Pro plan, or you gotta go to one of the other data plans if you need additional data. Now, the other options, of course, is their services. They got paid services like warning you if you're about to go over your data allotment, or other things like that, because obviously if you go over your free data allotment, well then you start getting charged per megabyte, which I think for the free 500 meg plan is a nickel or something like that. Anyway, now, the other thing is with signing up, because FreedomPop likes to play a kind of a got you, or something like that when you sign up, so that you don't actually get the free 500 megabyte plan when you sign up. When signing up, they'll usually give you the Overdrive Pro, like I've got here, and they'll charge you $39.95 for just this, because they sell them refurbished, is what they do. That's why you don't see any kind of logo on the top. And the shipping and handling will be free, and what they will do is they will give you the premium 2 gigabyte plan for free the first month. That's a $20 plan by itself per month. So after it expires, then you got $20 a month to pay. But you can downgrade the plan. The catch is that you can't downgrade fully to the free 500 megabyte plan. You can only go to the Pro 500 megabyte plan, which is $4 a month. You know, again, as I mentioned earlier, that just gives you 3G access along with 4G compared to the free plan. So what you'll have to do is you have to contact their customer support if you end up doing that. You can go to the free 500 megabyte plan right when you're signing up and just skip over getting that 2 gigabytes of premium data for free for 1 month. You can go just straight that way. But if you do fall into that premium 2 gigabyte plan and you want to go to the free plan, you have to contact their customer support. You can do it through the website and email them that way, or you can telephone them. Now, I did the email route, and it took about a day or so to get a response back, and they'll send you a link, and then you downgrade to the free 500 megabyte plan, and then you're good from there. You don't have to pay for the service anymore from there. Because a lot of people, when they sign up for FreedomPop, they get tricked into signing up for that free 1 month period of the 2 gigabyte premium plan, and then they can't get to the free 500 megabyte plan that they wanted in the first place, and they gotta end up complaining about it. So that's how you get around that little problem. And in case you're curious about the Overdrive Pro hardware itself, well, again, this is the unit. You got 2 little points for antennas down here for 3G and 4G. There's a micro USB. That's for USB tethering if you don't want to use the Wi-Fi, or you can charge it through there. And there's your screen and power button. There's a micro SD on the top, so you can put a micro SD card in there and give you some network storage on this here. So when your Wi-Fi devices are connected up, you can read and write stuff to that SD card, so it gives you some network storage capability. This little switch here just turns on and off the sound notifications on the Overdrive Pro. And the Overdrive Pro is battery powered. Just take the bottom lid off and you can get access to the battery and the information about the device itself. And again, it all comes in this little box here with the FreedomPop logo on it. You'll get a AC adapter inside, and plus a little bit of information with it. That's about it. But again, that is FreedomPop, and as I said, it's a beta wireless prepaid carrier, but the advantage is that you can get 500 megabytes of data for free every month with their service.